Daily reading's the first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby. Let's see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully, you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, or my TikTok. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully, my notification gang pulls through. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Aries. So let's go ahead and get it cracking. Aries, happy birthday, guys. I hope you've been enjoying your season, and let's go ahead and get on into it, man. Hey, everybody. Messages for Team Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Team Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Hey, everybody. Messages for Team Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle, and we'll take a look here and see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we got some fantastic stuff. Let's see what we got going on. Aries, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Hangman card. So, you can be connecting with the Pisces for some. Your current energy, you got the Eight of Cups in reverse, person you're dealing with. We have here the Hermit, and then the outcome that's present, we got here the Five of Swords. So, looking at the energy coming through for you so far, you might be dealing with a Virgo. You also could be connecting with a Pisces, okay? Now, the Hangman card to the Eight of Cups in reverse, things are starting to get a little tricky for some of you, Aries. I do feel like you're kind of feeling like you're reverting back to a stagnant place. You kind of feel like there's not a lot of stuff coming in for you. There's not a lot of things going on. But what I actually feel is happening for you right now, Aries, is that your inner spirit, your inner wisdom, your intuition, your spirit guides, whatever this is that you connect with, is actually trying to tell you to go within. Right now, if you feel like life is stagnant, things are boring, or you feel like you're getting called to be in hermit mode, it is for a reason. You have to take a look within because there's a message that your guides are trying to tell you. As for the outcome that's present, Five of Swords, it definitely seems to me like you've been avoiding that message. Now, whatever this message is for you, Aries, it is personal to you. I have absolutely no idea what your guides are trying to convey to you, but I will say it has to do with you going deep within and taking a look at what you've been avoiding. So, Aries, if you've been avoiding something, it's time to no longer avoid it and bring all the cards out on the table. Your guides want you to confront something within yourself that you might not be paying close attention to. So for any Aries, if this resonates with you and you know what that is, it's time to no longer avoid something that you're dealing with. It's time to confront it and therefore face it and keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So Aries, if you feel like your life lately has been stuck and things are not working out and things are not moving forward, if you feel like everything's been stagnant, your guides are trying to tell you there's a specific reason why. So consider this stagnancy as a pause for you to go within and to resolve some sort of conflict that you may be avoiding, whether you're aware of it or not. So definitely take some time out to analyze your life, analyze what you're going through personally, and take a look at that and see what you need to work through, okay? Now, for some Aries here, you may be confused by this reading and you're like, well, Ant, if I don't know what I'm going through, or if I don't know what it is that's keeping me stuck, then, kind of get the answers that you're looking for is to take a step back and meditate and let whatever comes up come up. A lot of the time when we meditate, there are so many messages that come up that our higher self tells us, and we don't even realize it. We kind of just write it off as, oh, we're just thinking thoughts. Here's a practice for everybody. If you're an Aries or if you're in here watching, take 5 minutes out of your day to meditate. Close your eyes, breathe, and let your mind think. Whatever comes up in your mind is not always just thoughts that are coming in and out of your head. Sometimes it's not always just thoughts that are coming in and out of your head. Sometimes it's actual messages from your spirit guides or messages from your higher self communicating to you about things that need to be brought to your attention that you need to focus on. So for any of the Aries that are having a difficult time finding out whatever conflicts within you, take that time out to meditate and let your mind roam free. Let whatever is meant to come up, and then you'll get the answers that you're looking for. All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we started out with the fire signs today. Let's go ahead and do fire. Let's see, maybe you want to switch up a little bit. Let's do fire, earth, air, water. See, that's for me, I feel like that's going to be hard to remember, but I want to give it a shot. I want to give everybody an equal chance to be read as quick as possible. So let's do fire, earth, air, water. So for my mods in the chat, please remind me. Let's do fire, earth, air, water. So for my mods in the chat, please remind me. I'll probably fuck up and forget. So thank you for my moderators in the chat. By the way, thank you for becoming a member, Susan. Much appreciated, my love. Thank you so much. So fire, earth. Going to my earth signs, baby. What do we got going on for the lovely and amazing Capricorn gang? Messages for Team Cappy, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, messages for Team Capricorn here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Oh, hold on a sec. Guys, is the video buffering? Let me make sure my Wi-Fi is on, everybody. Technical difficulties. Guys, hear me? Is everything Gucci? Are we coming in nice and clear? Let me know. I'm going to check this out on my laptop real quick. I hate technical difficulties. Give me one sec, y'all. Okay, so I think everything's good now. I can see on my laptop. Okay, so I had my Wi-Fi on. Maybe my Wi-Fi was going crazy, so I'm going to be using LTE. If it does get worse, guys, or if it gets grainy, let me know, and I might try to fix the Wi-Fi or something during the stream. But as long as we're crystal clear now, cool. All right, so let's get back into it, man. Messages for Team Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, messages for Team Cappy, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Capricorn gang, let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on. Hopefully, we got ourselves some pretty fantastic stuff. Capricorn, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Seven of Wands. You can be connecting possibly here with a fire sign in Aries, a Sag, or a Leo. Your current energy is going to be the Three of Swords. Person you're dealing with, we got here the Seven of Cups. And then the outcome that's present, we got here the Six of Pentacles. So Capricorn, looking at your energy right now, Seven of Wands here, Three of Swords. What you're really resisting is heartbreak. You're like, I'm blocking that motherfucker out of my life, okay? Heartbreak is not something that I want to pay attention to right now. It is not something I want to feed. It is not something I want to put myself in jeopardy of receiving. So I do feel for a good amount of you Capricorns right now, you are trying not to put yourself in jeopardy of getting hurt. And that has a lot to do with having options, meeting new people, and having new types of experiences. I think what's going on, Capricorn, is that you wish that there could just be an easy way to where you can instantaneously meet your soulmate and not have to go through heartbreak and then automatically be with your person and live happily ever after. I really feel like that's the space you're currently in. And at the end of the day, I'm here to tell you that that's just not the way it works, and that in order to find that true love and in order to find that person, you got to go through those experiences no matter how much heartbreak you receive. The thing about heartbreak, the truth about heartbreak that not a lot of people tell you, is that heartbreak is actually a navigator. Heartbreak is what guides you from one person to the next person, and I truly believe that every person and connection we form within this life has a validated reason. Whether something good happened in that connection or bad, that's dependent on the person's free will, but I believe we meet everybody for a specific lesson and for a specific reason to learn. So Capricorn, I think that you're in a space right now where it's like, I want love, I want to be with the right partner, but I don't want to put myself in jeopardy of getting hurt. I don't want to have options. I don't feel like meeting people. I just wish I could meet my soulmate. And there's no easy way to meet your soulmate, but by going out there, meeting people, having experiences, and letting the universe throw things into alignment for you. Eventually, you're going to find your counterpart. You're going to find the person who is your Six of Pentacles, who is your other half. You're eventually going to get to that point. But you have to have experiences with other people, first and foremost, to find out what you like. Second of all, to learn some sort of lessons about what it is you don't like, right? And overall, I think meeting everybody kind of gives you that special filter to recognize who your perfect person is in the first place. So Capricorn, love is not easy. Not all the time. And especially on the path to finding your lover, that's not something that's super easy either. You know, heartbreak hurts, but it is a navigator, and it is directing you to where you need to go. I know that it's hard, and I know that you want an easier answer to help get you to where you need to go, but in order to have love and in order to find your soulmate, it's going to involve risk, and it's going to involve a lot of different experiences. So if you're up to it, go ahead and continue, and don't be worried about a broken heart. Because at the end of the day, even though heartbreak hurts, at least it guides you to where you need to go. That's the unspoken truth about heartbreak. Because guess what? If it didn't guide you to where you needed to go, you would never meet your soulmate in the first place. This is an example I love to bring up, by the way, when we talk about heartbreak. And this example is, you know, for example, let's say back in the 8th grade when you were dating little Jimmy or little Timmy. You were dating little Jimmy and little Timmy for like a month, and you were like, oh my God, I'm in love. Because when we're in 8th grade, we think we're in love, whatever. Then another month goes by, little Timmy says, sorry, I moved on to Shelby. And then little Timmy broke your heart, right? Don't we think that was a good thing? Because if you are still in love with little Timmy now, do you think you're still in love with little Timmy now? I mean, think about it this way. If little Timmy never broke your heart, would you still want to be with little Timmy right now? Probably not. You'd probably be like, damn, that was just puppy love. This is not the person I want to be with in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So heartbreak is always going to guide you to your next person. And that next person can happen to be your soulmate. You're never going to know until you experience it, you know? So sorry, guys. I know that it sucks. I know that it's hard, but life isn't always meant to be easy. We have these challenges for a reason because it makes it all the more special when you attain what you truly want, you know? So there we go, Capricorn. And by the way, I tried to make the example smooth. I feel like I fucked up explaining it, so hopefully that made sense. But nonetheless, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our fire, we did our earth. Go into our air signs. What do we got going on for the lovely and amazing Gemini gang? Messages for Team Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, messages for Team Gemini here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. By the way, for the 188 peeps up in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate that. Thank you all so much for being here, man. And Gemini, looking at the time right now, it is 2:22 p.m. I like that, baby. All right, anytime we see 222, it does mean to pay attention. So Gemini, you need to pay attention to something that you may not be seeing or that you may not be tapping into. Let's have a look, all right? Your current energy, Gemini, or I'm sorry, your overall energy. We got here the Sun card, current energy. We got the Ace of Swords, person you're dealing with. We got the Seven of Cups, outcome that's present. We got here the Tower. So Geminis, you got to pay attention to something here. And I think that what it really comes down to is be mindful to what you're relying your happiness on, because energy is fluid. People are fluid. Fluidity exists all throughout the world. All right. So I really feel like what Spirit's trying to say here for you guys is be mindful what you're relying your happiness on, because at the end of the day, the number one person you can ever rely your happiness on is yourself. You are always going to have your back. Other people may change, and over time, they may not be available. You know, it's hard to rely your happiness on things such as people or things such as money or things such as objects, because eventually those things can be just as temporary as the happiness it created. So Geminis, I feel like what your guides are trying to say to you, or at least what I'm feeling for you here, is that you got to be mindful of what you rely your happiness on. If it's something that is not yourself, maybe it's time to recalibrate and make sure that you are the person who is giving the source of your happiness, and that you are the person that you can continuously fall back on. Happiness can come from anything. It doesn't always have to come from within, but the strongest form of happiness is from within, right? And happiness is temporary, even when it comes from within. So just remember, don't rely on things that are temporary when you are always going to have yourself, when you always are going to have your spirit. You see what I'm saying? Hopefully that's making sense, guys. As for the outcome that's present, the Tower card, the reason why I say this is because maybe something right now that is a source of your happiness may not be in a place where it's going to be there for too long. And I don't want to say this to hurt any Geminis. I don't want to say this to freak you out. I just want you to be mindful that, you know what, things are temporary, man. And at the end of the day, things can change super quickly as everything is incredibly fluid. So make sure you're always going to be the person that has your back. Make sure you recognize that you're going to be the person you can always rely on. That's something that's really important to acknowledge. So Geminis, right now, if a certain kind of job's making you happy, you know, there may be a change of plans that the universe has to guide you to a different job. And don't let that crush your happiness, right? So I feel like Spirit's saying it's time to redirect what you're allowing to be your source of happiness. If it's anything other than you, it's time to do some recalibrating, and it's time to get back in tune with yourself. Okay, Geminis? So don't be freaked out, don't be worried, don't be scared. Just remember, Spirit's trying to say nobody's ever going to hold you down like you're going to hold yourself down, right? All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did fire, we did earth, we did air. Go into my water. What do we got going on for the lovely and amazing Pisces gang? What's cracking for the fish, baby? Messages for Team Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. Messages for Team Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Hey, everybody. Welcome in. For those of you that are just stopping by, thank you for being here, man. I appreciate it. Messages for Team Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Pisces. Let's see what we got going on for the fish. What's crack-a-lackin', baby? Pisces. Overall energy for you guys here is showing up, as the Emperor. So you can be connecting possibly here with an Aries. By the way, Tammy, thank you so much for the $4.99, my love. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So Pisces, overall energy, we got the Emperor. You might be dealing with an Aries. Your current energy, we got here the Six of Swords, person you're dealing with. We have the Five of Pentacles, and then the outcome that's present, we got here the King of Wands. So looking at this vibe for you right now, Pisces, Emperor card to the Six of Swords, I'm moving forward because I said so. That was a very prominent energy that I felt, Pisces. I really think a lot of you guys right now are tapping into some pretty big dick energy where it's like, this is my life. I'm in control of my life. I'm in control of what I'm going to do, and I'm going to go out there and do it. So right now, you're making sure that you're isolating yourself while somebody else, on the other hand, feels left out in the cold, okay? So maybe somebody here kind of did something that negatively impacted you, and it made you say, you know what? I finally got the motivation to walk away from you. I finally honed in on that big dick energy to walk away from this situation because I genuinely don't feel like I deserve to be here. It's my life, and if I'm in control of my future, I don't want a future that's going to make me unhappy. I just feel like everything kind of clicked. Everything became full circle for you, Pisces. You're like, if I'm in control of my future, then why would I want a future with somebody who does not make me happy? Or why would I want a future with somebody who does things that impacts me negatively? So therefore, I think you're choosing to walk away from someone here. As for the outcome that's present, it's all because of the actions they've taken. So you're walking away from somebody due to the actions that they've taken, essentially. You're like, if you're going to do an action that negatively harms me or impacts me, why would I want that to continue to be a part of my future? I want my future to be positive. And because I am the manifester and the creator of my reality, I'm going to make sure I'm creating a reality that is positive. So yeah, man, I'm seeing you guys walking away here, and I'm seeing you guys really recognizing that if you're in control of your life, then you don't want something negative coming along with you, okay? Goddamn, Pisces. Woo, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. I felt that prominently, man. You guys don't have times for games. You know, you're really moving forward here, all right? So we just finished up our first batch of signs, going all the way back to our lovely fire signs. What do we got going on for? Is it fire signs? You see, I'm already fucking up everything. I think it's fire, earth, air, water. I'm pretty sure I got it correct, but please remind me since I never do orders like this. And to answer a comment, Alana says, I know these are general readings, but does he pick up on the energies that are just in the chat too? Or is it just like the sign as a whole? So that's an actually really good question. I have had people ask me that before. So when I am reading tarot, it's not about just picking up the people that are in the chat right now. So for the daily reading, it is a general reading for all 12 zodiacs. So for the people that are in here, you know, some can be affected by it, some it can resonate to, others it may not, but it is for the zodiac as a whole. So even if you weren't in this live chat and you come back and watch later, if I'm reading for Aries and you're an Aries, it can or cannot apply to you. It always depends on if the message resonates because, of course, not every message I say can resonate. But yeah, to decipher, it's not just for everybody in the chat. It's for everybody in the chat, plus anybody under the sign, even if you guys watch it later. So just to clarify that, that's at least how my readings go personally, okay? So I'm glad to know I got it correct, by the way. Going back to my fire signs, what do we got going on for the lovely and amazing and fantastic Sagittarius gang? Messages for Team Saggy, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You're welcome, Alana. In the next 24 hours, all right. Messages for Team Saggy here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours. For the 246 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate that. Thank you for being here, man. Messages for Team Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours. All right, Saggy. Let's see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Sagittarius, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Fool card. So you can be connecting possibly here with an Aries for some, your current energy. We got here the Hierophant, person you're dealing with. We got the Nine of Swords, and then the outcome that's present, we got here the Page of Cups in reverse. So looking at the vibes for you, Sag, the Fool card to the Hierophant, I think you're getting ready to break some contracts. Okay, Sagittarius, what does this mean? Well, contracts could be in regards to a marriage. So for some of y'all, you may be filing or claiming divorce if that's your personal situation, because I do feel like for some of you here, this is an energy of you not being happy with a specific person or no longer feeling connected to a specific person. So you're about to break some contracts. If it's not a contract such as like marriage, this could be a contract in regards to a lease being broken, whether that's for a car or for a house. It could be a mortgage being broken. So keep that in mind. If you have signed any contracts, you may be getting ready to get yourself out of one because it may be having a negative impact on you. Okay? So be mindful of that. For some reason, I'm being called to tell you be mindful of pyramid schemes as well. You know, they're not as popular as they used to be, but they very well likely still do go around. So if you got a friend who's in some stupid-ass pyramid scheme, be mindful. Don't get trapped into that bullshit, okay? I had people trying to get me in pyramid schemes all throughout high school, and I was like, man, are you kidding? How can you not see that you're not getting paid? I can't do it. Pyramid schemes, they just piss me off. Moving forward. All right, so be mindful of that. I felt called to talk about that too. So Sagittarius, unfortunately here, I basically just feel like you're getting ready to break out of something, okay? Some sort of contract. And a contract just means something you're committed to, right? So the Fool card to the Hierophant, you're no longer holding an obligation or holding a commitment to a specific person or a specific thing. Now, looking at who you're dealing with, Nine of Swords, I don't think they're very happy about this. Especially if this is a divorce or if this is you no longer committing to a friend. Whatever the case is, though, I think you have your reasons because the outcome that's present is the Page of Cups in reverse. You just don't feel the same way. And how could you commit to something that you're not happy with committing to? How could you commit to something that you're not passionate about? How could you be with somebody that you're not any longer in love with? You got to keep in mind, right? So I feel for you guys here, the main reason why you have to detach or break some contracts or break some commitments is because your heart is just not in it anymore. Whether that's metaphorically or physically, if you're dealing with a person, you just feel like your heart is not in this anymore. And if a Sagittarius's heart is not in something, if a Sagittarius's passion is not in something, then that is not going to continue to grow. That is not going to continue to flourish. And eventually that's going to make the Sagittarius unhappy, okay? Saggies are very passionate people. And when they put their heart into something, that means it's important. That means they care about it. But if their heart's not in it anymore, it's not going to have that potential to grow. So like I said, breaking contracts here. And even though it may hurt the person you're dealing with, why continue to have your heart in something, or why continue to be involved with someone or something if your heart's not in it? That means that you're not giving it your best. And you always want to give people your best, Sag, right? So at the end of the day, whether this is you breaking a person's heart or breaking out of a shitty contract you got involved in, you're making sure that you're taking care of yourself because you know what you put your heart into deserves to have that same exact energy come right back to you. All right, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. By the way, thank you so much for the donation all the way from Tiffany L. Thank you so much. And the heart is as deep as the ocean, has the brain, Ant's heart is as deep as the ocean. He has the brain of a monk and is basically everybody's therapist. Thank you, Ant. Thank you. I appreciate that, my love. And by the way, guys, I do want to say as much advice as I do have to give because I am very fascinated in therapy and the human mind. I know that some people sometimes ask, am I a literal therapist? I'm not. I never went to college, never will, just never was my thing. I don't like schooling. But that was always a backup for me. I always thought about therapy, but just keep in mind, I am not licensed to give any professional advice. I just give advice from the heart based off of my experiences and based off of what I feel and my opinions of the world and my opinions and views of situations, you know? So I've had a lot of experiences in my own personal life. I've gone through a lot. I consider myself a pretty strong person from a lot of the things I've experienced and learned, and I just want to give that to as many people as possible. I'm a very young man. I'm 21 years old. You know, life coach is what I'd call myself too. I'm a very, young dude, and I've learned a lot and been through a lot, and I just want to give as much as my best advice from my experiences as I can, So that's what I want to do for y'all, But either way, thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate that so much, okay? All right, man. So we did our fire, going all the way back to our earth signs. What do we got going on for the lovely Virgo gang? Messages for Team Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Team Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Hey, everybody, for the peeps that are up in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate that. Thank you, everybody, for being here, man. Messages for Team Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Virgo, let's take a look and see what we got going on, all right? Virgo, overall energy for you guys here. Heyo, we got a Nine of Swords in reverse. I'm happy about this, dude. I'm happy. I like to see this energy. You're coming out of a dark period, okay? And it's looking pretty fantastic for you. Now, your current energy, King of Cups reversed, person you're dealing with, Page of Cups, outcome that's present, Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay, so Virgo, why do I feel like somebody's been hounding you? Someone's been hounding you lately to, get a date with you or to be together with you, and you were clearly not interested. And it could be an ex of yours for some, but of course it could be somebody you've recently met. Virgo, I feel like you were dealing with your personal problems for so long, and on top of that, you kept having somebody not understand that you wanted isolation and space to deal with your shit. And it feels to me like romantically romantically, they kept bugging you. They're like, hey, let's go on a date, or hey, I can make it all better. And you're like, no, you can't, because it's my life, and I got shit going on that I gotta deal with that you can't help me with, okay? That's really what I feel the energy was. I feel like somebody's just been hounding you, and you're like, dude, lay off. I'm busy working on me. And nonetheless, you seem to be succeeded, okay? Or you seem to be successful, which I really like here for you, man. 9 of Swords in reverse. You have succeeded. You have gotten out of a dark period. You have taken care of yourself, and that's awesome. Now, as for the person you're dealing with, they're appearing in the next 24 hours saying, oh, Virgo, you're better. Well, how about that date now? And you're like, listen, I'm not interested, okay? King of Cups in reverse. I told you I wasn't interested when I was working on myself, and even now that I'm in a better place, I'm still not interested. I wanted my space. I wanted you to understand that I didn't feel the same way. And as for the outcome that's present, you know, you're just kind of laying down the law here. 7 of Wands reversed. You're not being afraid to speak your truth. You're like, I'm sorry. I'm not interested. I wish you respected my boundaries in the first place, and disrespecting my boundaries only turned me on even more, or turned me off even more, sorry. And yeah. I wasn't really a fan of that. So therefore, I'm happy I worked on myself, but also, I'm not interested, okay? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward, all right? So that was a little bit of an intense read, but yeah, man, that's just what I'm feeling coming in here for you, Virgo. I feel like somebody was hounding you. And whether it was an ex of yours, whether it was somebody that, you know, you met, or somebody that just started talking to you, it's like you wanted this person to understand, I got a lot of stuff going on in my personal life. I want to be single. I want to do me, and I'm just not interested, right? So somebody here kind of kept going after that, and you wish they would have respected your boundaries more, because maybe if they did respect your boundaries, they might have had a shot. You know, the worst thing you can do to push a person away is to continue to keep on bothering them when they're asking for space. If somebody's asking for space and you keep on trying, that pushes the person further and further away, right? So we always want to make sure we respect people's boundaries moving forward. All right? But yeah, Virgo, that's what I'm seeing coming in for you. Like I said, best part of the reading, though, I'm happy to see you guys coming out of that dark period, man. Let that light shine on in. Let that positivity shine on in, okay? Happy for that, man. Happy for you, Virgo, okay? All right, so we did our fire. We did our earth. Go into our air signs. What do we got going on for the lovely and amazing Aquarius gang? Messages between Aqua, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Team Aquarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Team Aqua here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and get one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on over here, man. Hopefully, we got some fantastic stuff. Aquarius, overall energy for you guys is showing up as the King of Swords in the reverse. So, you might be dealing with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. All right, your current energy, we got the Emperor reversed, person you're dealing with. You got here the 7 of Swords in reverse, and then the outcome that's present, you got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So Aquarius, I think somebody here is manning up that they wronged you. Somebody here is being truthful, saying, hey, I've wronged you. I admit that. And what are we going to do about it, right? So King of Swords reversed means I'm not going to have my walls up. I'm going to have to be in a place right now where I am open in order to receive this information. So Virgo, I feel like somebody said to you, hey, can we talk? I know I've wronged you in the past, but I just want to apologize. Not Virgo, Aquarius, sorry. Aquarius, somebody's texted you and said, hey, I've wronged you. I want to talk to you. And you're like, fine, I'll be open just this once to hear what you have to say. So you're opening yourself up to hear what somebody else has to say. Now, I don't think by any means necessary you're determined to move forward with them. I don't think by any means necessary you're determined to, you know, have them involved in your life again, but I think you are open to hearing an apology. I think you are open to hearing what they have to say, and you're recognizing, you know, this is the one thing that I would like, which is clarity, and the clarity is finally coming towards you. So as for the outcome that's present for you, Aquarius, we got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Even though this person may be providing clarity and apologizing for you, or to you, for the ways that they've wronged you, I don't think that you want to continue putting in time with them moving forward. Okay? That's just what I'm feeling here for you. I think that at the end of the day, they've wronged you, they've hurt you, you can forgive, but you also can't forget. I think that that's what's coming up here for you, Aquarius. It's like, I may be able to forgive you, but I'm not in a place right now where I could forget what happened and just have this instantaneous clean slate, especially in the ways that you have hurt me. I think I'm going to need a little more healing before I could be open to that and possibly have some sort of reconciliation where you are involved in my life again. So I do see forgiveness here. I do see letting go, but I still do see a long road of healing still ahead before you feel comfortable dealing with this person again or having them involved in your life again, okay, Aquarius? So that's what I feel is going on here in the next 24 hours. I'm happy to see somebody taking accountability for where they were wrong and apologizing to you, but I also see you being appreciative of that too. I don't see you dismissing that. You're appreciating this person's apology, but ultimately, I may forgive, but I can't forget right now, and I'm going to need more time before I can be able to move forward with you and maybe give you a second chance. You're going to need more of that healing, all right? So I see where you're coming from. I validate it. You should validate it. That's totally a normal response, and give it some time. Maybe in due time, you'll feel ready to reconcile and have some fun. You know, this could be a friend of yours, a lover of yours. It doesn't matter who this is you're connecting with. Overall, it's just somebody you have a relationship to, so give it time. And as they give you space, maybe you'll reconsider. All right, Aqua. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. I'm happy to see that you got the clarity, though. I think that was something you needed here to help you move on a little more easier. All right, so we did our earth. Nope, we did our fire, we did our earth, we did our air. Go into our water. What do we got going on for the lovely Cancer guys? Messages for Team Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, all right. Messages for Team Cancer here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got going on? Messages for Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours. All right, Team Cancer. Let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on. Hopefully, we got some pretty fantastic stuff. Let's see what we got going on. Cancer. Overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the 9 of Pentacles. Cancer, I think we're really enjoying the spring weather, okay? I think it's time to get ourselves back outside and catch a vibe and do something fun. Maybe some of you guys are going to be doing a little bit of gardening in the next 24 hours. That's really cool if that's something you're interested in. Cancer, I will say as well, be mindful of your allergies. I don't know what it is, but as a Cancerian, we have motherfucking allergies, okay? Be mindful of your sinuses, and of course, take your allergy medication if that's something that you do take, right? Like over-the-counter, Zyrtec, all the 9 mile, okay? So I see you guys getting some sunshine and getting yourselves outside, and that's good for a Cancer, because sometimes as a Cancerian, we don't get the fuck outside like we should be, okay? I know damn well growing up, I was a damn hermit, okay? Playing video games all day, vibing out, having a good time, and my friends were outside saying, yo, let's go do this, let's go do that, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna stay in the shade, okay? Now, it was interesting for me because I was kind of both at the same time. I was a hermit, but I was also an extrovert because I used to be a skateboarder. I'd skate every day. I'd skate miles a day, doing tricks and on, handrails and shit, and, doing ollies off of stairs. I was a crazy kid. I loved being outside, but I loved being inside. And the thing with Cancers is sometimes, depending on our mood, we can get a little off balance. When we stay inside for too long and we don't see that sunlight, that's usually why we're not feeling super positive. As Cancerians, we need vitamin D, okay? We need to go outside and get that sunshine and get that sunlight because that is something that can be an incredible mood booster. So if you're a Cancerian, guys, and you feel like you haven't been getting too much sun, you feel a little meh, go outside, sit in the sun. That vitamin D is going to actually help you mentally, okay? So let's get back into it, man. Went on a little bit of a tangent for you, Cancers, but your overall energy, we got here the 9 of Pentacles. Current energy, we got here the 2 of Pentacles, person you're dealing with, 3 of Cups reversed, outcome that's present, Hierophant reversed. I think what you're learning, Cancer, is that at the end of the day, if things aren't going to work out, I'm just going to keep calm and carry on. I think the 9 of Pentacles is an energy of standing tall, proud, and confident. It's you saying, I'm so tired of fixing other people's problems, and I'm so tired if people aren't willing to work with me. Why am I involving myself in cycles where I put myself at risk to get hurt when I already know that things aren't working out? You're just basically saying, you want to walk away from me, walk away. You want to come in my life, come in my life. I am going with the flow. I think Cancer, yes, just like Julia D said, I think Cancers are tired of being exhausted. You're tired of exhausting energies, of being involved with people that always have drama, being involved with people who don't want to be around you or have a problem with you, right? I just think you've got to this point where it's like, you know what? I need, as an individual, to enjoy my life and to have good experiences. And if people want to detach from me, that's okay. I am willing to let people come and go as they please. I'm willing to invite in good energy and let the bad energy exit. I'm willing to invite in people and let them walk if they want to. Because I'm in a space right now where I got to be happy with myself, with my personal life, and with what I got going on for me. So Cancers, I really feel a lot of independence here. I really feel a lot of you embracing yourselves in the next 24 hours and really just saying, I'm not going to worry too much about other people and what they got going on. I'm going to worry about myself. And depending on whatever happens, I'm going to choose to be okay, because you know what I'm choosing right now for myself? I'm choosing happiness. So Cancerian, I like that. I like that a lot. You're no longer attaching yourself to things that could lead you to a dark path or that could lead you to sadness and depression. You're like, fuck that. I'm not attaching myself to that type of shit. If things want to come and go, cool. If things want to go, cool. If things want to come, cool. You're really not focusing on attachments right now. You're focusing on being present to the moment and enjoying life's experiences, and you're tapping back into that confident energy, that Nine of Pentacles energy, that independent energy, where you're simply making sure you're taking care of yourself. So that's awesome, man. Sometimes attachment is what leads us to a lot of things, man. It leads us to sadness, it leads us to fear, it leads us to anger, you know? So sometimes we got to be mindful of what we're attached to, because sometimes our attachments, that's exactly what's dragging us down. So Cancer, removing attachments here, big thing for you. And tapping back into your confidence and independence, big thing for you too. I like that. All right, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we just finished up our second batch of signs, going all the way back to my fire. What do we got going on for the lovely Leo gang? Messages between Leo here, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, messages for Team Leo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 370 peeps in the chat, if you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate that. Thank you all so much for coming through, baby. Messages for Team Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Leo, let's go ahead and get one more shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, man. Hopefully, we got some pretty fantastic stuff. Leo, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as... Oh, hold on a second. Give me one sec, Leo. Just as Nelly J said, that reminded me so quickly. Attachment equals suffering. I don't know if you guys ever watched Star Wars, okay? I'm a little bit of a nerd. I love Star Wars. I don't give a shit. It's a great fucking goddamn series, right? Or trilogy, whatever you want to call it. So, Yoda says that attachment leads to suffering. And in a way, to an extent, it does. Attachment can lead to suffering. So you have to be willing to let go of everything you fear to lose sometimes in life to truly be happy. And it's the truth. Because when we're always focused on what we're attached to and what we may lose, that means we're living in fear. And if we're living in fear, we're not living in happiness. We're not living in love. We're not living in peace. We're not living in abundance. You see what I'm saying? So be mindful of that as well. You know, attachment can lead to suffering. Sometimes detaching from everything that you fear to lose is actually what makes you appreciate what it is you already have. You know? All right, baby. So getting back into it, Leo, my apologies. Your overall energy, we got ourselves the Two of Cups in reverse. Your current energy, we got the Three of Cups in reverse. Person you're dealing with, we got the Two of Pentacles. And then the outcome that's present, we got here the Six of Cups. So looking at the energy for you here right now, Leo, I definitely think you're connecting with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You also might be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Two of Cups reversed, Three of Cups reversed. Right now, I think you're detaching from the things that aren't cheerful in your life, the things that aren't bringing joy. Basically, what I was talking about earlier for one zodiac sign, I'm not sure which sign that was, but basically you're saying, you know what? Why the hell am I signing myself away to things that don't make me happy? For example, if you've been working a job, Leo, that's been making you unhappy, you're like, why the fuck am I working this job? It doesn't make me happy. I need to let go of this job. If you're around friends, and your friends don't make you happy, you're like, why am I around these friends? They're no good for me. So why am I here in the first place? I'm done talking to those friends. If you're in a relationship right now, Leo, and your partner treats you like shit, you're like, why am I with this partner who treats me like dirt? Fuck this partner. I'm going to be single. You know what I'm saying? So right now, you're in that space where you're reminding yourself of, I deserve happiness. And on top of that, I deserve to get the same energy back of what it is that I put out into the world. Leo's put out lots of love. Leo's put out lots of passion. Leo's put out lots of beautiful energy, and you deserve that same exact energy back. So if something in your life is not giving you that positive, beautiful energy you put out into the world, it doesn't need a place in your life. So you're done having attachments and commitments to things that are not making you happy. As for the outcome that's present, Six of Cups, and of course, looking at the person you're dealing with, what you were dealing with, Leo, was a cycle. You're done being involved in cycles that only bring you unhappiness. But looking at the outcome here, Six of Cups, this is about acceptance. And on top of it too, it's kind of like some of you Leos lately have been reminiscing back to the times where you were happy. Think about moments in your childhood where you were happy. Think about moments maybe a couple years ago where you were happy. You know, you were happy there because you weren't involved with things that brought you down. So Leo, I think you're being reminded of who you are. You're being reminded of, I'm never going to submit to anything that takes away my light. I'm never going to submit to anything that takes away my shine. And I'm never going to submit to anything that makes me motherfucking unhappy. Because I am the sun card and I deserve to have it. Okay? I like it, Leo. I like it a lot. So you're walking away from whatever this is right now, whether it's a job, a person, a friend, a type of lifestyle you've been living that isn't serving you, you're making sure you're cutting that shit out, okay? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we just finished up our fire signs, go into our earth signs. What do we got going on for the lovely and fantastic Taurus gang? Messages for Team Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Team Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on for the 351 people in the chat? If you guys could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you for being here, baby. Messages for Team Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Bull Gang. Let's see what we got going on for you beautiful people. Taurus, overall energy for you here, we got the Moon card. You could be connecting with the Pisces. You also might be dealing with a Cancer as well, because the Moon card could appear as Cancerian. Now, we got here Page of Pentacles as your current energy, person you're dealing with. We got the Seven of Cups, and then the outcome that's present, we have here the Emperor. So Taurus, you might be dealing with an Aries, a Cancer, or possibly a Pisces. Now, the Moon card to the Page of Pentacles. I think right now you're trying to offer up your heart. You're trying to offer up your emotions into new people and into new types of things. I think that what's happening here is like what you're dealing with is the Seven of Cups. You're trying to meet new people, Taurus. You're trying to, invest yourself emotionally into somebody. You're looking for someone, right? But I think that with the outcome being the Emperor, you're looking for someone with the expectation of you having it when you want it. I've talked about this a lot, but love doesn't always come when we want it. Love comes whenever the hell it's meant to come. So at the end of the day, when you meet the right person, it's never going to be in your control. It's always going to be outside of your control. Because I believe that we meet people for a reason, and I believe in divine timing. And of course, that's my personal belief. It doesn't always have to resonate with everybody else. But I will say, Taurus, you're in a space right now where it's like, you know what? I want love now. And I'm interested in putting my heart out now and meeting the right person now. But the universe is trying to say to you, this is maybe what you want now, but I know when the time will come for you. So what I always try to tell people looking for love to do is to stop searching for it. Because the more that you search for love, the more you lose yourself in the idea that love is what you need to complete you. That was deep. That was deep. Sometimes the more you search for love is when you start to believe that love is what you need to complete you. What we got to do first and foremost is complete ourselves, right? We got to be happy with our lives. We got to build up a life that we're truly happy with. So Taurus, the best way to have love in your life is to stop looking for it and to start focusing inward on what you want to do with your life. If you want love to manifest, start loving yourself, whole and complete each and every single day. Start making choices in your life that are going to make you happy with what you want to do. Go after that dream job. You know what I'm saying? Build up your career. Get your body in shape. Get your health popping. Do what's going to make you feel super fucking happy. And when you are living your best life, your best soulmate will manifest in your life as well. So when you focus on yourself, considering that you can't control whenever you're going to meet the love of your life, the best thing for you to do is focus on you. Because the love of your life eventually will manifest when the time is right. So remember, sometimes the timing, guys, of meeting the people we want to meet so badly is not always in our control. So therefore, we might as well not waste time searching for them, but instead, we can focus our time on building ourselves up to become our greatest version. All right, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Leave it to the Bull Gang today to get all the energy popping. Shit, that was a deep-ass reading, all right? All right, baby. So we finished our earth signs. We finished our fire. Go into our air signs. What do we got going on for Team Libra? By the way, Chandana, thank you for the $3.49. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, B, for the $0.99. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 99 cents. And then there's also another donation. Thank you so much, Tiffany, once again, for the 59. And thank you, Aunt. You're an honest and accurate reader. You are faux show and old soul. May the force be with you, Star Wars. Thank you so much, Tiffany. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, so moving forward, what do we got going on for the lovely Libra gang? Messages for Team Libra, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. Messages for Team Libra here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Team Libra, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Libra. Let's see what we got going on for you beautiful people. Hopefully all is well. Let's take a look, okay? Libra, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You can be connecting with a fixed sign, an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Scorpio, or possibly even a Leo. Now, your current energy is going to be the Empress in reverse, which is you, okay? Person you're dealing with, Page of Pentacles, outcome that's present, Page of Cups in reverse. So, Libra, you're not feeling in your energy if your card's coming out reversed. Why are you not feeling like a Libra today? What's going on? Well, Wheel of Fortune reverse means that maybe things aren't going in your favor. Maybe you don't feel like the world is working the way that you wanted it to. Maybe you're feeling like you're not having good fortune, right? And that's kind of putting you down to a certain extent. You're like, damn, Ant, I feel like nothing in my life right now is going right. I don't feel like I have luck. Guys, you make your own luck. You want to know why? Because you create your own reality. You create your own opportunities. You manifest your fortune when it comes towards what you want in this world, right? And of course, if it doesn't work out, then you also got a second force of nature helping you out besides your manifestation power. You got the universe helping you out too. So I've learned in life, if I'm trying to manifest something, right? Let's say that I wanted to be a rock star, but I was born to be a tarot reader like I am right now, right? Let's say that I was doing my best to manifest being a rock star and it never worked out, but then out of nowhere, I picked up a deck of tarot cards and I was like, shit, this is a fun job. That's the universe way of showing you, you may think this is something you want, but I'm going to help you get pointed in the direction of what's truly going to fulfill you. So right now, Libras, if you're not feeling yourself, if you're not feeling in your energy, if you don't feel like something is working out, maybe take a step back and reconsider if what you're doing is going to make you happy. Because sometimes we think on autopilot with our ego that what we're doing is going to make us happy, but we don't realize that sometimes we're not truly thinking it through. So I want you guys in the next 24 hours to really meditate on what it is you're trying to accomplish right now. Whether it's a job that you're going after, whether it's a person you're with, whether it's a lifestyle you're living, I want you to really look at yourself, take a hard look and say, is this making me happy? You may come to your surprise and shock to find that what you're doing actually isn't fulfilling you. It could be a coping mechanism. It could be a way to numb something. It could also be that you just thought it was cool for a little bit, but it's not really the fulfilling thing. You got to really look at yourself there and see what's truly fulfilling you. And with the outcome that's present, Page of Cups in reverse, I think you're going to realize what you thought was bringing in happiness really wasn't. And now you can start being guided to what really will. Okay? Our mind has ways of tricking us, and we have ways of tricking ourselves. So sometimes we really have to take that honest look and see if what we're doing is truly making us happy. Okay? All right, Libra. Goddamn. Leave it up to the Libras as well for an intense-ass reading today. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Now, last but not least, let's take a look and see what we got going on for my lovely and amazing Scorpio gang. And real quick, Cynthia, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Cynthia says, I like your style. Everybody can take something from the advice from every sign. Yeah, that's what I love so much about tarot readings, man, is that in regards to not even just my readings, any reading in general, you could always take away something from it. You could always take away a lesson to learn or something to empower yourself. And I think that that's what's so awesome. And shout out to the people that stay through the entire video because they know that. They know that they could take something from any type of reading or even other readings can potentially resonate to them. So I think it's really awesome to be able to spread that type of knowledge and that advice. I think it's really awesome. All right. But yeah, exactly my point, Cynthia. Appreciate that. Okay. So getting back into it, Scorpio, let's see what we got going on. Messages for Team Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. Messages for Team Scorpio here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Team Scorpio, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Scorpio. Let's see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully, we got some fantastic stuff. Scorpio, overall energy for you guys here is showing up as the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, I think that things are starting to come on in for you. I think that things are changing, and these changes need to be embraced. Okay, Scorpio? If you have change happening in your life, it's time to embrace those changes. I think it's really going to shift you into quite a positive direction. Looking at your current energy, Page of Pentacles, looking at who you're dealing with, Five of Cups reversed, looking at the outcome that's present, 10 of freaking Cups, okay? Scorpio, someone or something just filtered out of your life. Maybe a relationship just didn't work out. Maybe a job didn't work out. Maybe a friend didn't work out. Something here just walked out of your life, and guess what? That is only the beginning to the abundance that you're about to receive. Something here decided, okay, I'm over you. And that's okay. Because when people make those decisions, they need to know damn well they're making a mistake. But that's fine. If people want to make that mistake, it leaves room for other people to cherish you. It leaves room for other opportunities to cherish you, right? So we always got to remember, when things filter out of our life, at least there's more room and space for the right type of things that will appreciate us to jump on in. So Wheel of Fortune, Page of Pentacles, things are going to turn around for you. Changes are coming into your life, and it's time for you to positively embrace those. If this is no longer working out, or if a person is no longer involved, or if a job is no longer present, guess what? It's all happening for a reason. Because I feel like with the outcome that's present here, what is really going to emotionally fulfill you, and what's really going to bring in a lot of happiness is yet to come, but it's coming and it's on its way. So Scorpios, whatever's changing up in your life right now, whether you're changing your career, changing your style, changing who you are as a person, you're growing and flowing. And guess what? Here's what you'll be attracting here. Look at the outcome that's present. 10 of Cups. You're going to be attracting in a lot of emotional fulfillment, not only just in the next 24 hours, but moving forward throughout the rest of this month. So Scorpios, things are looking pretty damn good. Okay? I see abundance on its way for you. So some of you guys may have felt all these changes happening in your life and you're like, WTF, I don't know what to do. Everything seems to be changing so rapidly and so quickly. Trust me, it's all for a reason. It's all for your benefit. So embrace whatever changes head your way, because I feel like they're going to have a super positive impact on you. Okay? I like it, baby. I like it a lot. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving motherfucking forward. Guys, thank you all so much for coming out to the daily reading. I truthfully appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. For all the peeps that are up in the chat, thank you. For those of you that come out Monday through Friday, thank you so much. I appreciate the hell out of y'all. For those of you that are up in the chat right now, if you can drop a like before you go, I'd really appreciate that. And also, for anybody who sent in any types of donations, thank you guys so much for those donations. They help a lot more than you know. So much gratitude to you. Thank you so much for helping me out. I really friggin' appreciate it, man. So, a couple updates before I sign off with you guys. Tomorrow, Aries and Scorpio for April, mid-April, okay? Your videos are going to be uploaded. On Friday, we'll have Libra's video come out and possibly more, okay? So I will say, definitely tomorrow, we got Aries and we got Scorpio coming out for mid-April 2021. So if you're an Aries or a Scorpio, stay tuned for tomorrow, guys. Your content will be uploaded for the second half of April. And moving forward through next week, we're going to have a bunch of videos coming out, okay? I can't believe today is only Wednesday, by the way, too, guys. It feels to me like it's already fucking Friday. Tomorrow's going to be Thursday. I just feel like this week has gone by slow. I don't know about y'all. It just feels like a slow week. I feel like it should be Friday already. Just felt like sharing that with y'all, too. But yeah, man, tomorrow we got Scorpio and Aries coming out. So stay tuned if you're a Scorpio or an Aries. Your mid-month will be there. As for the rest of the mid-months, I'll be working on them from this week into next week, okay? But all right, everybody, thank you for being here. If you're new and you fuck with the channel and you fuck with the vibes, come on down and subscribe, baby. If you're new here, definitely do consider subscribing. I would greatly appreciate that. All right, my loves, I love all of you guys. Shout out to my soul fam. Have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day, and I'm going to go do the same. I love y'all so much, and I'll see y'all later. Take care of my soul fam, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.